By the way, Matt attended Ohio University, which is just down the road from the town of Steubenville, a town that has found itself in the middle of a firestorm as a rape trial is currently underway and dominating the news. Two popular members of the local high school football team are accused of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old girl and then posting lewd messages and photos online last summer.
Well, now former adult film star TRACI LORDS is speaking out. She grew up in Steubenville, where she says that she was raped at age 10. And last night we sat down. She opened up about her reaction to this horrific story, the rage she's feeling now, and the pain she can't leave behind.
I was raped there when I was 10 years old, okay? My mother was raped in Steubenville, Ohio. I was like, wow, this is still happening. It made me want to scream it from the top of the roofs. I mean, when is this going to stop?
A plea from actress and former adult film star TRACI LORDS, sharing her thoughts on the rape case that has thrust her hometown into the national spotlight. Two high school football players are on trial, accused of sexually assaulting an intoxicated 16-year-old girl. The boys have pled not guilty.
One of the things that is so shocking about this case is really just how twisted the behavior was.
They published it. They tweeted it. They bragged about it. They commented on it. They treated her, she wasn't human. It physically made me sick when I saw that.
Shame on you!
You don't need to do this. You've got a husband, you've been married for 11 years, you have a 5-year-old son.
I had this conversation with my husband before I did this. I said, I'm going to do this. And he said, you know what they're going to say? I said, yeah, they'll say I'm a slut and I'm, sticking up for another slut. Let them. Go ahead. There's such a huge level of shame and denial and pain. But I can tell you this, it completely poisoned me. It's absolutely the reason that I ended up in porn films and on the streets when I was 14 and 15.
I've been bullied into silence, inside out.
That's the dramatic video TRACI produced for the song she wrote called Stupidville. During our intimate interview at the W Hotel in Hollywood, she says the video was her way of dealing with the strong emotions brought on by the Steubenville rape case.
It was purely a reaction to this case?
I couldn't sleep, and I got up and I sat at my computer and I was so angry. And, those are my words and that's how I feel. I want her to know, and all the Jane Does out there, that there's somebody out there, me too. It's not just you. And there'll be people that will say terrible things about her. No matter what they say, it doesn't define you, and it's not your fault.
What do you think needs to be done?
I want people to be angry. I don't care if they like me. I want them to hear me.
Such a powerful story. By the way, social media has played such a huge role in this case. There are the text messages, the pictures, and the video that was being presented in court as evidence. But more importantly, this entire case was first brought to the public's attention by a blogger named Alexandria Goddard, who published Twitter messages and a photo believed to have been taken the night of the alleged sexual assault. From there, the various papers picked it up. So it really was this blogger who brought this entire story to everyone's attention.
And now it has left an entire town very, very divided.
Yeah.